The North African region sits at the intersection of Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. Now, the region provides a strategic connection for economic opportunities that the rest of Africa can leverage on. Here are excerpts from this forum where the IMF chief and some top Algerian officials discuss key issues for North Africa in focus.
We are meeting at a pivotal moment for the global economy. Supply chains are being reconfigured, energy systems are undergoing profound transformations, and regions that can offer stability, connectivity, and strategic depth are gaining renewed importance. In this evolving landscape, North Africa is not on the margin of change. It stands at the crossroad of opportunity. North Africa occupies a unique and strategic position between Europe and Sub-Saharan Africa. This position is becoming even more critical as the world seeks shorter, more resilient, and more reliable value chains. Today, over 60% of North Africa's exports are directed toward Europe, while trade with Sub-Saharan Africa remains limited. Yet this imbalance does not reflect a lack of potential. It reflects an opportunity still to be fully unlocked. The vision guiding this conference is clear: to transform North Africa into a bridge between continents, capable of channeling European capital and technology towards fast-growing African markets, while facilitating better access for African resources, goods, and talent to global markets. This triangular cooperation can become a powerful engine for shared growth. Our discussions today are anchored in three mutually reinforcing dimensions that together outline a clear path toward regional transformation. Deeper economic integration between North Africa, Europe, and Sub-Saharan Africa must be beyond trade agreements to include modern logistics, skilled human capital, and business environment capable of attracting investment. At the same time, energy represents a decisive strategic asset. Building on its long-standing role as a hydrocarbon supplier, North Africa is uniquely positioned to become a hub for renewable energy, cross-border electricity interconnections, and green hydrogen, supporting Europe's energy transition while expanding electricity access in Sub-Saharan Africa and advancing up the value chain. Achieving this vision ultimately depends on the active engagement of the international financial institutions, whose coordinated financing and policy guidance are essential to supporting reforms, aligning incentives, and mobilizing the private investment required to translate ambition into lasting impact. IMF analysis clearly shows that is at stake a combination of increasing European nearshoring and structural reforms could raise North Africa's GDP by around 2% in the medium term and boost exports by about 5%. These gains could be nearly doubled with stronger reforms in logistics and human capital.
We are in North Africa. North Africa presents a tremendous opportunity by its God-given geographic location. It is a natural bridge between Europe and the rest of the continent. It is where trade and integration have enormous potential. Of course, the region has already developed a history of economic links and trade routes. Investment flows are not new. What is new is that the role of this integration becomes even more important. And I want to recognize in particular the signing of Africa's Continental Free Trade Area Agreement as one of the drivers of integration on the continent and positioning the continent for a bigger role, not only for its own people, but across with Europe. So what is my message to you? My message is supercharge this integration. Today, Europe is looking to expand its trade partnerships. Sub-Saharan Africa is looking for avenues to tap the potential of its vast resources and its people. And North Africa offers plenty of opportunities for investment and partnership. Think of the manufacturing hubs that source raw materials or intermediary goods from Sub-Saharan Africa, or joint infrastructure projects such as cross-regional railways. We talked about that yesterday with the Minister of Finance, or digital connectivity platforms, and I'm delighted the Commissioner for Digitalization is right here with us. These could unlock economies of scale and improve logistical efficiency across the continent. Without doubt, that energy is a very powerful example. With abundant energy resources, from oil and gas to solar and wind, North Africa can power industries at home and abroad, supporting Europe's energy transition, alleviating Africa's electricity gaps. Let's remember, in Sub-Saharan Africa, still today, 600 million people lack access to electricity, which most of the rest of the world takes for granted. We can see accelerated technology transfer across regions. And Algeria, in fact, is showing the way with its dual energy advantage, advancing hybrid solar gas projects in the Sahara, expanding power interconnections with Europe, and investing in green hydrogen for export.